No doubt one of the real joys of the caravan lifestyle is adaptability. I promised I'd cook a little something for Kate and Chris, so I suggested we head to another little spot I knew and make the most of this beautiful area. Well, here we are, that time of the day again. Time to put the nose bag on. This is a good, simple little thing you can use for happy hour snacks or a complete meal. What I've got here is I've got a few green prawns, I've got an onion, I've got a chilli, lemon juice, and an old favourite, bottle of Stone's green ginger wine. And of course, some seasoning rubs. Captain James Chook there. We don't have a seafood one, but the chicken one goes very well with it, especially if you put a bit of lemon juice with it. Also got the garlic, that'll keep the vampires away. The other thing we've got there are 8 equal sized pieces of alfoil. Now what we're gonna do first is we're just gonna chop up some of this onion. Brings a little bit of something to everything, a bit of onion. There we go, our chilli. Remember to go to the toilet before you chop the chilli. Don't want to be going straight afterwards. That's my tip for the day. Learned that one the hard way. Straight in with the prawns into the bowl. Like I said, it's pretty easy. Splash of the ginger wine. Ginger brings something to seafood, and Stone's green ginger wine generally in the camping box, so it's easy to use. A little bit of lemon juice, a couple of tablespoons. Captain James Chook, we're just going to put a sprinkle in there. So those flavours just help everything along. And as I said, a little bit of garlic. You never have too much garlic, can you? Stops those people wandering into your camp and trying to kiss you all the time, I find. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need is our alfoil. So we take 4 pieces of that. So what we want to do is we're going to start with our shiny side up. I'll just get rid of that prawn dish and a little bit of this stuff. The onions on the ground. You can't do that in the kitchen at home, and that's why I love camping. It doesn't matter. Put them on the ground, pick it up later. All good. The next thing we're going to do is just give this a little bit of a mix up so we can get those flavours all through those prawns. So we're going to put that all in the middle there. Righto. So the next thing we do is we pick up our other 4 sheets of our foil and we go shiny side down. And what we're going to do is just start folding the corners in, making a little pocket, a parcel. And we want it tightly sealed because we don't want that steam to get out. We want to turn it into what is effectively a tiny little pressure cooker. Now I've already put that pan on. Okay, so straight in the pan, on the gas. And what we do is we leave it until that puffs up. Once it does that, we'll flip it over, let it do it again, and that's when the magic happens. Righto, now that's puffed up the second time nicely. That means it's ready to go. Let's get him out. Put it on our plate. We'll turn the stove off and move that aside so we can get to the business end of things here. Now, while you're unwrapping this, just be careful. Remember, the reason it puffed up was because it was steamed up. So there's a bit of pressure in there and there's a bit of heat in there, but there's also some prawns in there. So we'll go through just about anything to get to prawns, as we well know. You can't smell it, but I can. And I'll tell you what, I reckon what we got in there is going to be pretty good. What do you reckon? We give them a go, or is it going to be too hot? Let's find out. But thank the prawn for what he went through. Oh. Try them out. They're pretty good. Now, if you want a blow-by-blow recipe for the dishes we make on our way, why not jump on our website, whatsupdownunder.com.au.